Scorpio, how you doing, guys? So hopefully you've seen your channeled messages, and that is a lot to do with around workload, trying to fit it all in, and a truckload of stuff. But having it being delivered or moving and a truckload of stuff. Okay, now they're changing slightly from what the last video was. A truckload of stuff. Some of you are physically moving, or you're waiting for a delivery of some truck, and you're waiting for something to be delivered in order to change your lifestyle. So it could be the machine, it could be something to do with CPAP, it could be, like I said, you're waiting for something to be delivered, like a child or a baby or some news, and you're waiting for it to be delivered so you can improve something. Okay, so it's like a question answer, something to do around the Libra reading, but a question and answer, and I'm waiting on a question to be able to give you the answer to see if I could do it or not. Okay, so that kind of message is there for you. If you haven't seen that, the video will appear up on the end screen at the end of this video and redirect you back to that, but it came out just before this reading. Okay, so Scorpio, how does Scorpio's partner think and feel about Scorpio? How does Scorpio's partner think and feel about Scorpio? If you've just seen the channel, obviously I channel messages without tarot cards first, and then I do the tarot cards. Okay, so if you don't know me, that's pretty much what I do, but you'll have to watch the channel for a while. Let's see, so how does Scorpio's partner think and feel? No, sorry, we're going to do it slightly differently. What have I been doing? So I've been doing so many readings. Okay, Scorpio's partner. Okay, Scorpio's partner. So, will they feel? So your partner. I'm just gonna do readings. Okay, but somebody feels very offensive, offended, taking an offence to something, but very guarded, very protective. Like what's mine is mine. Like it's one of those energies that it's like I don't want to share. It's kind of like, you know what? I can share this with you, but I don't want to give you what's mine, but I'll buy you one. So kind of like that, like if this is mine, okay, if you want one, I'll buy you one. If it's food or anything like that, I'm very much like that. Like whatever's my food is my food. But if you want one, I'll go out and buy you it all day long. And that can be yours, but what is mine is mine, okay? So I want it, okay? So it's protecting one's assets and one's rights, okay? So I'm standing up for myself to say yes or no. But it's kind of like this energy of like, well, whose side are you on anyway? Can you come over and see me? Okay, we need to talk about this. Okay, you're going to have to let me in order to be able to talk to me. You're going to have to trust me as well. So it's kind of like building trust. Okay, a building society or money. But it's like, you know what? I'm going to have to trust you. In order for me to do this, I'm going to have to trust you. Okay, so trust in Justin, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jasmine. Okay, but I'm going to have to trust you first, and I don't know if I do. Okay, so it's kind of like that. It's like, well, why are you so offensive? It's like, because I don't know if I trust you. I don't know you, is what I'm hearing. I don't know you, and I don't owe you anything. So it's something to do with an IOU. It's kind of like, look, can I have this, but I'll owe you for it. Like, I can't give you anything in return, but I'll owe you. And you're kind of like, well, look, if I invest all my money or invest all my time into this, what am I going to get out of it? I don't really know you from Adam or Eve, so you could be dealing with a Gemini. Okay. But you're like, you know what, I don't know you from Adam, so how on earth is it that I'm going to be able to trust you straight off? It's like, yeah, well, do you want an investment or don't you? It's like, well, I do, but I don't. It's kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to have a load of time or anything like that, but I don't trust you because I don't know you. Because I'm picking up here that you don't actually know this person. Now, this story could be coming up where it's around your business or your house or your home. But it's kind of like, look, how can I give you this if I don't trust you? If I don't trust you, how are you going to on earth expect I'm going to open up to you? Because every time I've opened up, you've closed down. Every time you've opened it up, you've then closed down. You've kind of like put a load of things up, but then you've took them down. This could be someone, this came up through readings. Somebody that comments a lot and then they take them off and they retract their statement. Some of you, it's came up through retracting a statement, retracting, like comments that are all left, and then someone's trying to cover their tracks and like, well, this could also be like, I'm looking into like Avgard or whatever it is, but like, protection, like protecting your business, protecting your assets, protecting yourself from something. Okay, so it can be going over a load of stuff in order to make sure that you've got the right protection for your company, okay, which can mean like anything of like spam mail and all that kind of thing, right? It's like protecting myself from my fans, right, or protecting myself from something, okay. But there's this trust here, okay. The 7 is not just going to trust you straight off, right? So it's like this, I don't know if I trust you or not yet. So how can I invest anything into you if I don't trust you? So how can you expect me to just say yes when it's kind of like, well, whose side are you on? Are you with us? Or you're not? Do you want to work with us? Do you not want to work with us? Do you want to work on this relationship or don't you? And they say, well, if you've broke my trust, God knows how many times, then how can I? How can I trust you? If you've broken your promise and you've broken your word and said that you would do it, but then you won't, how on earth is it that you think that I can actually work with you if I don't know you at all? Okay, so it's kind of like that energy here for a number 7. Okay, so it could be a Cancerian itself going through that, but okay, or a life path number 7. Okay, or 2 numbers that add up. Again, life path number, add them up, reduce them down, come up with your trine number. Then check out the actual major arcana card that card represents. The video is provided below. Okay, because that's where these can come up. You might think, well, where does that 7 appear up in my life if I'm nothing to do with the 7? Because it can be life path, their life path, it adds up, bam, there's your reading, your trine, your drama triangle. Okay, so show me Scorpio's partner's thoughts and feelings. Scorpio's partner's thoughts and feelings, please. Scorpio's partner's thoughts and feelings about Scorpio. Okay, there's your trine, right there. Okay, there's your drama triangle, right there. Okay, it could be with anybody in life, but it could be around work. It could be, look, I've got this opportunity around work, but I don't know if we trust you yet, because you might not have started it. It means, well, look, I'm going to start as I mean to go on, but can I take on any more work? Here, that could be work, right? So if your energy is coming up around work, it's kind of like this, we can work it out, we can. So I don't think that we can work this out anymore, right? So it might be where you've worked with someone for so long that you just can't seem to work it out. You can't figure them out. You're like, oh, man, I can't figure you out, man. I just don't get on. This is your polar. This is your polar opposition. Okay, your trine, your 3. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that would be a 1, so that'd be very difficult. Okay. But yeah, it could be a Piscean, or it could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but it could be a Cancerian energy. So, how does your partner think and feel? Well, that you work a lot, okay, and that you get fidgety a lot. That you get fidget, widget, would you Bridget, would you widget, Eminem, Emily, Emma, Melissa, Maria, Matilda. But there is trust here. I mean, if you're with a partner, don't look for a partner relationship, okay? Look for the trine. Look for the thing that causes you the most amount of conflict. If this is work, then it's dividing your time between, okay, can I or can I not? Can I trust you with this or can I not? Can I trust you with this information? Can I trust you with this money, Janai? But can I trust you with the money? Okay. Can I trust you with the access? Can I trust you if you have access to my children? Can I trust you if you have access to my business? Can I trust you if you have access to my account? Can I trust you at all? Okay, but there's a lot around trusting here. A lot around Justin, apparently, but a lot around trusting, okay? But, like, I don't know if I trust you with this info, okay? Because it's choosing sides. It's people that come in and then they choose a side, okay? Whose line is it anyway, okay? I've had enough of this happening, okay? So, like that kind of feeling, right? I've had enough. But it's also needing to take a break. Okay. People could be coming at this person left, right and centre, pointing fingers and saying, it's you. No, it's you. It's you. No, it's you. No, it's you. No, it's you and you and Jim, Jalen, Juice and Justin Jasmine. But Jim will fix it. But like I'm picking up all these Harry Potter wands are all being given to someone like, here Harry, have this, take this. No, I don't want a Harry Potter wand, right? What I want is a relationship, not a Harry Potter wand. Okay, so you might be showing me all what you've got, but that isn't really what I want. What I want is someone that's going to stay around, okay? Someone that I can trust, not just a Harry Potter one, right? But it can also be, like I said, people are pointing fingers at this person to say, look, it's you. Go on, and backing someone into a corner as if to say, look, it's your fault that this happened. It's your fault that this is all going on. It's everything else, and it's always you, isn't it? Like, and this person gets a lot blamed at them and thrown at them in life. That everybody points fingers at them as if to say that it's you, it's your fault, okay? You're to blame, okay? Let's see, how does Scorpio's partner think and feel? But your partner in crime is going to be the partner that you're arguing with. If that's your love life, make it about your love life. If that's your work life, make that about your work life. If that's home, make it about home, house, okay? Okay, so let's see. So how does Scorpio's partner think and feel about Scorpio during this time? Okay, so what we are looking at, sorry if I haven't said in my own head, is the 20th until the 30th, okay? but 19th, 20th until the 30th. But 7, it's exact same reading come out through Libra. Exactly the same reading here, this side compared to this side. It's someone that was leaving to go here, okay? So it's like, look, just leave it. Look, I can't get on. I'm just not getting on in this energy. Every time I do, I'm poked and prodded and said that it's my fault, and I don't want to stick around if you're going to blame me and have a go at me. So I'm out. I'm sorry, but I'm the fastest cake on earth, which is a scone. Okay, so it's kind of like, look, I'm just going to have to leave it. I'm sorry, but I just don't have time in order to contend with all of this drama in my life, you know. Like when you come at me and start pointing fingers and prodding at me and saying that it's my fault, it's not my fault, right? I'm not to blame for that. And if I am, well then why am I here? I'm not. That's why I've gone, right? So it might be, look, I just need you a minute, just come here. And you're like, don't point your fingers at me and start like shedding blame. I can't do that, right? I can't. This could be something around the house and the home and you're being asked to do something. And you're like, I'm sorry, but there is just not enough hours in the day, man. Like I'm at work 24/7 and I'm working and I'm working. I can't be there with you all of the time. I'm not Jackson 5, 11:11 on the clock. It's like, yeah, well, can you be there? It's like, look, I'm sorry, but I can't make it. And you're like, man, I'm getting fed up with people that just can't make it. They keep promising me that they'll do it, but they don't. Right? So it might be that you ask people to come over, okay? And they say, I'm sorry, but I'm way late from work and I'm late home from work and I can't make it. And you're like, really? It's kind of like, we've got all of this stuff going on here, okay, and I've asked you all to come over and you can't make it? Why is that? I'm sorry, but we're working. Like, I've got stuff on. Like, I can't make it to every meeting. I can't make the meeting. I can't make the social gathering. Like, I can't do it. I'm sorry, but I can't make it. So I'm out. Like, I'm going out. I'm going somewhere, but whatever I'm doing it for me. Like, I'm not doing it for here. I'm doing this for me, right? So I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to leave it, which means leave it means leave them, or leave a person, or leave work early, or just a project that you've got going on. You're like, no, I can't do it because I can't leave work early. I can't get there on time, okay? So I can't leave work on time in order to be able to do this thing, okay? So if that's a project that you've got going on, that's, I don't have time in order to because this can be something of enjoyment, right? Something that I really enjoy doing, okay? Like working, or I mean, who enjoys working? But like, you know, there's certain things that I've got in my life that I enjoy, but I can't do this because this is a group of people, okay? So I can't, you know, show myself up in a group of people, and if I am, I'm going to be late. So you crack on without me, right? You get on with it without me because I can't make it, okay? So I don't want a part of a third party. I don't want anything that's very dramatic and going to make me feel like as if I'm anxious and that, you know, like people are like pointing fingers to say, yeah, but you're late. Why are you late? And you're like, I don't like being late. So to be honest with you, I can't make it. I'm sorry, but I don't like being late, so I'd rather just not come. I've got too much work on. There's non-committal energy of people that are not serious in projects or relationships. There are people, like I said, this could be anything, this Three of Pentacles. Something that you just don't have time to do. And that's normally drama. Anything where it takes you to rush around. Like, I'm that much rushed off my feet that is it worth trying to bring all of this together? Okay, so that could be work-related, project-related, okay? Something that you've got of enjoyment. Now, for some of you, your partner thinks and feels that you've got a lot going on and contending with work and something that could be going on at home, because 7 always means home for me, okay? So something that you've got going on at home and it's taking over your life. This work is taking over your life, okay? So it's affecting you in a certain way, and that there might not be enough hours in the day for you to be able to, it's kind of like, okay, I'm at home, I'm at work, I'm here, blah, 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 and then I need to get back in time in order to be able to come over to see you, or like to see you nice. Bruce Forsyth, the name Bruce, or someone from Australia, okay? Or Bruce Springsteen. I'm also hearing Bruce Springsteen, Steve, this could be me, but like Bruce Springsteen, Bruce Springsteen, really? But like, come on, get a spring in your step, you need to get on, you need to get going. I mean, this is what I tell myself. Yeah, so this could be self-inflicted. It might be like that, I'm sorry, but I just can't do all of these other little things in the background. I can't do all of that, right? It's going to have to be, like, I can do it in time, but I just can't do it when you tell me to do it, okay? You might want something from me, but I can't do that because I've got to work. I can't come here because I'm here, right? I'm doing things for me in front of my eyes. So I'm putting me first. And if you want my attention and you want me for something, then you're going to have to wait. I'm sorry, but I can't just like click my fingers and come over to you whenever you want. I can't just click my fingers and there it is. You know, I'm not Cinderella, right? So, you know, I can't just like magic something up out my asshole, right? Do you know what I'm saying? So if there's like, listen, Jim or Jimmy or Jim, but like Jim will fix it for you. It's like, look, can you fix this? And you're like, look, I might be a man, right, or I might be a woman. It doesn't really matter. But if I'm not very good at that, that means no, I can't do that. And you're like, yeah, but why can't you? You're a man, you're a woman. I don't give a shit, bruv. Like, I can't do that. I'm not educated enough to do that. Like, I can't take the class, right? Or I can't do this because I'm not educated enough to do it, okay? Funnily enough, I've actually been asked to do a load of classes, which I am educated enough to do, funnily enough, which is where I'm a little bit, like, stuck between doing these classes that someone's asked me to do. Okay, but this could be any kind of class, right? And it's like someone asks you to, I don't know, do the gym or something. It's like, look, can you take this class over for me? And you're like, man, I can't, like, it's kind of like a teacher in as such, and they're being asked like a TA or a PA and says, look, the teacher's not here today, can you do mathematics? And you're like, no, I can't do mathematics. It's like, well, it's okay, we can do it for you, right? Or, like, no, I'm no good at maths. It's like, yeah, but I need you to fix this equation. And you're like, no, brother, I can't add up. Like, I don't know what, I can't read, I can't write, I can't. Or like, you know, someone that asks you to do something as a male. Trust me, men get this a lot. But you can be women that get this also. But some people, say a man, for instance, they think that because they're man, that they can, like, fix things, they can build houses, that they can, like, because you're a man, you know how to fix a car, right? Brother, I know how to drive one fast, but I've got no idea how to fix a car. Yeah, but there's something wrong with my car. Fuck, I don't know, bro, if I'm not a mechanic. Go and ask a mechanic. No, but you're a man, you can do that. And you're like, no, sweetheart, no, I can't do that. Like, why can't you? You know, that kind of energy. Like, but we thought that you could do all of these kind of things. You're like, no, I'm a man, sure, or I'm a woman, but I can't do that. Jesus Christ, man, I can't build a rocket. Well, we thought that you could because you're a man. No, of course I can't. Go and ask a rocket scientist, brother, I don't know. Right? So, like that kind of feeling here that someone might be asking you to do something and you're like, I'm not educated enough to do that. But, on the other hand, there could be someone saying, well, look, if you can't do it, then someone else can. Okay? If you can't do all of that for me, then somebody else can. Okay? So, for me, for instance, for my little story, like I said, I've been asked to do these videos for people, and I can do it. Like, I'm educated enough to do all of this. But when it comes to the actual, like, everything else that this company does, that is what I can't do, and that is where this company comes in. Okay, but like I said, for me, I just don't know if I've got time in order to do it. Okay, it's what I love, but I just don't know if I've got time to do it. Okay, so it's kind of like that feeling for a lot of you that came out for your channel messages. I love it, but I just don't know if I've got time to do it. Okay, I can't do 3 things at once. Okay, I can only really do 1. Okay. So something like that. Now, how your partner thinks and feels that you are absolutely rushed off your feet if you're in partnership. If you're not, you're in a third party. That ain't going to make a lick of sense. Right? That is not going to make a lick of sense to you. Okay? Because how long's time? How long is it? Well, let me ask you this then. Okay, how long is a memory? How long is a memory? How long is a thought? How long is your mind? Right? It's forever lasting. Okay? How long is your soul? Forever lasting. How long is energy? Forever lasting. Okay, it lasts forever. Can I get rid of my karma? No. How long does karma last? Forever. Forever. Because you'll bump into situations all over the place that will require you in order to make a decision. As soon as you make a decision, you enter a karmic line. Okay, here. If you don't make a decision, you still stay in karma. If you make a decision, you go into karma. Okay. You got karma behind you and in front of you everywhere you bump. That's why it's very difficult for me to be a 7. Whichever way do I go, do I bump into the same energy all of the time? A decision that I have to make. If I make it, is it trusting? Okay. If I don't make it, is it going to make me any money? Okay. If it isn't going to make me any money and I have to then put all of my time and effort into it, what am I going to get out of it if I'm putting everything into it? Which means all my eggs in one basket. If I put all my money and invest it all into one avenue, then what am I going to get out of it by having to pay all of this money? And do I trust people with that amount of money that say that they can do it, but that's just word of mouth? Is that going to prove itself to make money in the end? Okay, so anybody out there worrying about tarot, it's going to take years and years and years and years before it draws in any kind of money whatsoever. It's a lot of effort and a lot of work, and it takes hours. It can't just be one or two. It has to be thousands per day. Okay, but like you know, and you have to have great content. You have to have great content, because it's the content that people stick for. If they leave, is like me, they leave me because they don't want what I have to offer. Okay, can't please everybody. Okay, but that kind of stuff here around work, can't please everybody. I can't do everything at once. I can only really just give you this. Okay, that's what I have. That's what it is, because it can be an offer and it can be money, and someone can be saying to you, well, how much have you got? And you're like, well, I've got this amount and this is what I can afford. They're like, well, brilliant, that's okay, then what we can give you in return is this. So it's like an agreement, coming to terms and coming to an agreement with someone over financial gain or business. What have you got to offer? This. What have you got to offer? Nothing. Well, then you don't get anything. If you have nothing, right, you get, what do you get in return? Nothing. That's why there's energies here that are very confused in between this three. If I have nothing and I offer nothing, what do I get back? Nothing. Okay, so if you have money and you offer money, what do you get back? Money in return. But do you trust it? Do you trust it? Okay, so it's that kind of feeling here of like, oh, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. Now, I'm trying to get away from love life at the moment, but it is here. It is here. But like, it's this message that seems to be coming out quickly for you around, okay, do I put all of my eggs in one basket? Okay, great, I've got my eggs. What have you got? Nothing. Okay, so what do you want back in return? Something. Well, what are you going to give me? Nothing. Okay, well then, how on earth can I find trust in me giving you a load of things, but you really not giving me back anything in turn? No, well, that's going to be in time. Yeah, well, how long's time? Right, how long have I got to put into this investment? Time is metaphysical, so I've got loads of time, but can I fit that within my schedule? Can I fit that within my schedule? Can I keep doing all of these within my schedule? So it's kind of like working your hours and your time around things here. So that's your work kind of energy of like business opportunities and stuff like that. Okay. Then what you've got here is around how your partner thinks and feels. Now, they're going to feel very shitty if you're in a third-party relationship anyway, okay? But obviously they're like, well, they think and feel that you're not trusted here. They feel as if they can't trust you, okay? But whatever reason that is completely down to them. If they do trust you, then this isn't your love life, okay? But there's this energy of distrust and non-committal energy. Of like, I'm trying to get out and I'm trying to get away from third-party energies. I don't really want the drama, I don't really want the time. But it's more of this pulled magnet bipolar. Every time do I leave, do I get pulled back in? Every time do I try to get out, do I come back in? Every time do I go, do I then come back to more? Okay? So it's kind of like this, man, when am I going to be able to sit still and keep having to do this? I'm going to have to drop something, which means that there could be, if it's a person, man, you're going to have to drop a person. If it isn't, you're just stuck metaphysically. But basically, one of these three has to be obviously dropped, right? Now, if that's a person, and that's metaphysical, a metaphysical person cannot just be dropped off fucking the face of the earth, right? So you could go through that for a long time. Metaphysically, a person cannot just drop off the face of the earth. You cannot point your finger at someone and say, oi, get out of my karmic triangle, bruv. Right, you have to say, okay, sweetheart, we're moving away from that person. Okay, we are going to lift ourselves up and move away from the person that's causing us the most amount of conflict in life. If you're in a third party and you're with someone and it's another person that causes a lot of problems, well, then you can't tell that person to leave or move, because they more than likely won't. You have to pick yourself up and move, physically get out. You know, like if your life is that much under like turmoil and everything else, try and move. Okay, try and move, because you, like, the elephant has to move itself. You can't go up to an elephant and say, look, bruv, get your nose out of my house because I'm going to, like, knock you out. But you're an elephant. The elephant's just going to go, and kick you out, right? So, you know, y'all can't be kicking no elephants, right? So, yeah. Follow the leader, follow the herd, okay? Follow me. Follow me down, you got to follow me down. Tell all the people that you see, follow me down. You tell them they don't have to run. We're gonna pick up everyone. Someone picks up a lot of people. They get asked to commute to a person to pick them up. Can you come and pick me up? Can you come and get me? Can you come and fetch me from work? Can you go and fetch this for me? Can you go and get that? Can you? Does this person have a car? Do they have a car? Or is it you that has the car? And you have the car, and you have more of a Jimmy car, right? But like, yeah, you have the car, and the person asks you to go and pick them up, and you're like, man, I'm at work. I've got all these things on. I've got loads of stuff. There's no time in the day, enough time of the day, and then I'm asked to go and pick people up and do all of this kind of thing for them as well, right? So show me how Scorpio thinks and feels about this situation. How does Scorpio think and feel about this situation? Okay, so there you are, Scorpio, roughly, but again, it's like a 7. 7, 7, 7. What do you know? Any of you out there life path number 7? Okay. 7, 7, 7. You might even work at a 7-Eleven. Okay, you could really be dealing with a Libra somewhere or a number 2. Okay, but like I said, that number 2 can divisible by and go to number 2. But yeah, 7, 7, 7, man. I had that for a while. Lucky number 7, but this seems to be a situation where there is a load of things that need to be fixing. This was in the Jim will fix it reading. This was in the Libra reading here, but it was here, and now it's here. And you've got them all over the place, 7. So you really got to be dealing with that 2 placement. Okay, 2 placement. So you can watch it and see if it relates to you in any way. Okay, but there's a lot of things that want fixing around the house. Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you fetch this? Can you fetch that? Can you do all of these things around the house? Maintenance, you know, all of this kind of thing. Can you help sturdy this house because it needs fixing? Okay, this is the green door. Okay, what was his name? Shaking Stevens. But Stephen, or like, can you fix this, Shaky? I ain't got time to fix the windows. I ain't got time to fix the doors. That was actually called Shaking Stevens. I don't know if any of you can remember him back in days at 70s and 80s, I think it was. But yeah, Shaking Stevens. It's like, listen, Stephen, have you got time to fix this, brother? I ain't got time to fix the doors. I haven't got time to fix the window. I haven't got time to go in my own door, which is like Ableton and make any music. It's like, Steve, when's the next like music coming out? I don't really know because I'm so busy. But like I ain't got time to fix your door or your window or your frame or anything. Someone's trying to frame somebody here, like Roger Rabbit, the name Roger, or Rog, or Dodge a bullet. Something to do with the Matrix. Right, but you like that? But like, yeah, something to do with, I don't know, you might like my channeled stuff, which was before this one. The Matrix icon, Mr. Anderton. You might be dealing with Andersons or Anderton, the name of that. Anthony, also Anthony or Anthea or Cynthia. But yeah, someone's leaving to go over to this place here. But they're already in this place. What on earth is this? Your partner thinks and feels that you are run ragged, going backwards and forwards to work, from them to you, to them to me. To me, to you, to me, to you, to me, to you, to me, to you, alchemy and you, you're right that way. But something to do with to me, to you, to me, to you, to me, to you, to me, to you. Something like that. Someone's getting loads of beef because they have, like I have, like a YouTube channel, and they get loads of crap all around that all the time. Okay, people that just come and go, they don't like the information, and they come back and they take it, and they unsubscribe, and they come back and then they take more and they go. They take it the wrong way and everything else. People getting very aggressive. Here you got a lot of aggression, you got a lot of wound up, you got sexual attraction here also, like a fatal attraction or something like that. But your partner is thinking and feeling that this is like very quick. Very quick. I don't know, for some of this I'm not picking up this is your partner. I'm picking up that this is a lot to do with, well, a metaphysical one. That ain't going to make any sense. I keep picking up, this is all around your work, your house, your home. Sevens to me always mean around your house, your home, your relationship as well. But like trying to contend with all of it, it's like the house, the home, the mortgage, the bills, the frustration of getting everything fixed, moving, job, work. Like, how on earth can I just fit and cram all of this in? And then the moment that I'm doing one thing, then I am getting pulled away in order to do another thing. And it's like, oi, Seven, come over here. Okay, right, and now I'm over here. It's like, oi, Seven, come over here. Like, okay, I'm over here now, bruv. It's like, what's going on here then? It's like, oh, now you're finished here. Now come back over here. We need you to do this. Okay, Seven, we need you to come over here. We need you to do this. Right, and it, if I'm honest, the whole story just seems to fit around that kind of energy at the moment. Someone is pulled like Stretch Armstrong, like, bruv, can't like do everything at once. You're gonna rip my arms off, right? So I mean, is someone being stretched? Yeah, I don't know, but like I'm stretching to my limit. Like I am working to my limit. I can't fit any more in. Okay, so I don't know what that is. If that's time, or if that's things and projects that are coming up, just not being able to fit enough. It's your channel messages, Scorpio. Okay, so now I'm going to try and get on with what this message seems to be for you. If you want to join, it's on the full access bundle. You can find the link provided below. There are some screens that come up at the end. One of them will be your channel messages if you haven't seen them yet. Okay, the same applies if you're on that video, it'll be this one. If you want the rest of this reading, like a plethora of others, is over only on the full access bundle. It really helps me out with all this work I keep putting in. It really helps me out. So anything that you can do, like, share, subscribe, a Snapchat, whatever you call it, join Patron, it helps a lot. Okay, so if you want to, you get a load of readings in return. That is only going to be on the full access bundle though at this time. Okay, thanks very much, Scorpio, and I will catch you over there.